guys, my name is Bree for those of you that are new here, and today I will be walking you through a 20-minute full body stretch. So we will be working pretty much from head to toe, working into the main muscles, the major joints, and then some of the primary target areas that we tend to feel a lot of tightness in. So our shoulders, our mid-back, low back, and then obviously those hips. So for today, I want you guys to pay attention to what you're feeling, where you're feeling it, and if you're breathing. So a lot of stretching and recovery work is that mind-muscle connection and breathing into it. So if you hold your breath throughout this, you're not going to feel as much of a relief or release. So we're going to go slow. I will cue you through everything, show you different techniques, different options. Obviously, everyone that is viewing this is different. Your bodies are different. So no one to pull back, no one to push a little deeper. Never bring yourself to a point of pain though. It's like that fine line of good pain and bad pain, and it's different for everybody. So I want you guys to just really slow down for a minute and tune in and just focus on what we're trying to release. So my goal today is just to guide you through and give you the format, give you the platform, and then you guys do what you feel is best. So feel free to add on to any of these stretches if you know them, or obviously just pull back and follow along. So what we're going to start with here is laying on our backs. Laying on our backs with the knees bent, have the heels nice and close to your butt, whatever is comfortable for you. I want you to take one hand onto your chest, one hand onto your belly. Now, if you've never done this, this may seem silly, but I promise this really helps to ground your lower back and then just ground yourself into what we are working right now. So I want you to close your eyes, let the top of your head relax, let your neck relax, the back of your shoulders, the triceps, the elbows, the spine, all the way into the lower back. Feel your hips on the floor, the bottoms of your feet. Now I want you to take a really, really big inhale in through the nose. I want you to visualize that air going in through the nose all the way down into those lungs. Expand the chest as much as you can, and then feel that belly rise as well. So you really want to get that oxygen down into that diaphragm. So big inhale in, hold at the top, and then as you exhale, visualize it leaving the same way. So belly first, chest, and then out through the nose. Big inhale in, hold, exhale it out. Good, one more. Biggest one yet, big inhale. Fill it up, 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 more at the top, hold it. Exhale, let it all out this time through the mouth. Good, and then just take a moment here. I want you to really let the full body relax. Let your muscles become loose. We hold so much tension all day sitting up, sitting at a chair, typing. If we're on the couch nowadays, on our laptops working, we may not be as active because we're sitting home so much more. So just let gravity do the work here. Feel that low back start to release. Good, and now you guys can slowly open up your eyes. Take those arms around your shins here. You're gonna hug those knees in towards your chest. Now, when you do this, I want you to have a nice grip on the shins. Make sure your neck is as long as possible. So sometimes we can scrunch backwards or scrunch in too much. I want your forehead and nose to be parallel with the ceiling. Think of someone pulling this head nice and far back so you're away from those shoulders. Think nice long length in the top of your cervical spine here. So good posture even though we're on the floor. Shoulders are pulled back and down. You're trying to hug those knees up and then in towards your chin. You should already start to feel your low back release a little bit. And then from here, I want you to slowly start to rock side to side. So this is a super small movement. You're not going very far. Just think right and then to left, really massaging out that low back here. And then come back to center. You're going to take the hands on top of the knees. Keep that low back grounded. You're going to take both knees in a small circle to the left. So super small, guiding those knees, feeling each part of your back here on the floor. And then just focus on some nice steady breathing. And then switch directions to the right. Same exact thing here. Good. And then from here, come back to center. Hug those knees in nice and tight. From here, extend that right leg all the way out to the floor. You're going to hug that left leg up and in with both hands as far up as you can go. You're trying to bring that left knee up into your armpit here. Should feel your hip flexor and then obviously on the whole left side of your body. Take a big inhale and try to fill up those lungs again. Exhale, hug a little tighter. Good, slowly release it about halfway. Take those hands back on that left knee. We're going to do the same thing, nice and small. Give me a couple of circles to the left. Trying to not let your low back pull away from the floor either as you do this. So your core is engaged here, but you also want to be relaxed. So try to not tense up too much. And then switch directions, a couple to the right. So we're just working into that hip, into the groin, into the low back. And then hug that left leg back up and in. From here, we're going to take the right hand onto the outer left thigh here. Left hand is going to be down on the floor to help ground you. Keep that left shoulder down. We're going to slowly start to pull that left leg up and over. Only go as far as you can, so don't force this. You can either be looking up or you can be looking to the left to deepen the stretch even more. So take a big inhale and fill up the left side of your body. Exhale, maybe you twist a little more. Hold this for a little longer. If you're feeling good here, you can start to extend that left leg out a little bit. You can reach for the toes or keep the hand on the thigh, whatever feels good. Slowly roll it back over. Give that left leg a nice hug. Extend it out, switch it over to the right side. So same thing, big hug in. Pull that knee up towards that armpit. And then slowly release it about halfway. Hand is on, or both hands are on the knee. Give yourself a couple of circles going to the left. And then switch it to the right. Good. And then come back to center. Hug it in about halfway. Left hand on the outer edge of the left thigh. Right hand is down. Pull that right leg up. And then bring it over to the left. Same thing, nice and slow with control. Keep this right shoulder down. Try to think of being nice and long in this torso. Big inhale. Exhale, maybe you twist a little more. Head can look to the right if you want. Again, you can extend that leg, get more into the IT band, the hamstring, or stay right where you are. Good, slowly with care, roll it over. Give that right leg one more hug. Give the left leg a hug. Bring those knees in. We're going to extend those legs up to the ceiling. I want you to flex those toes. Feel the hamstring stretch. Give them a nice point. Feel the shins all the way up. Flex, point. One more flex. One more point. Good. Flex both feet. I want you to take this left leg up and over the right thigh here. So if this is too much, you can come up onto your butt and sit in this reclined pigeon this way. So we're going to work into our left glute, left hip. So bend this right knee, flex both feet here to protect the knees. I want you to really hook this this ankle onto your thigh here. So from here, I want you to manually start to open up this left hip. So you're kind of pulling this right foot toward you and then pressing this left thigh away from you. So you're in this nice figure four position. You should already start to feel your TFL, your glute, your IT band, even your lower back. Your right quad should be getting a little bit of a burn too. You're going to take both hands through, thread them, grab onto that right hamstring, start to slowly pull that right leg in towards you. I know it's difficult, but try to relax that left glute. Focus on that breathing that we did in the beginning. If you would like, take that left hand to the inner left thigh. Work on pulling this right leg in, left thigh away. Good. Slowly release the left hand. Hold on to the right still. Extend that right leg. Extend the left. Give them a little shake. And then same thing on the other side. Bring that right leg up and over. Bend that left knee. Really hook this ankle on that thigh. Use this left quad to press into the right ankle and then manually start to pull the right foot in, right thigh away. So you're really squared off here. You're in this nice angle. And then when you're ready, reach the hands through. Grab onto that left hamstring. Big inhale in, big exhale out. Pull that left leg in a little more. Try to relax. It's your body's first line of defense to tense up, especially the muscles that you're trying to release. So it is super important just to let it go. Visualize those muscles just kind of melting, loosening up. You can take that right hand again. Press the right thigh away as you pull the left in. Good. Release the right hand. Keep holding on with the left. Extend the left leg. Extend the right leg. Give them a good shake again. Let's hug those knees in. Extend the right. Extend the left. Arms up overhead. Big morning stretch. Reach the fingers and toes away like someone is pulling you in opposite directions. Inhale. Exhale. Let's roll ourselves up. Good. From here, we're going to flip over into a child's pose. So, child's pose, big toes touch, knees nice and wide. We're going to sit our hips back to our heels. We're going to walk your hands forward as far away from you as you can. Rest your forehead on the floor here. So, you're reaching those fingers. I want you to press the palm of the hands down. Almost visualize yourself pulling your palms back toward you. So, you're gripping the floor. Pull the palms back toward you so you're shrugging your shoulder blades down. You're getting some traction here. You should feel that stretch underneath your armpits even more. Big inhale in, big exhale out, sink it down. You're going to walk your hands up and over to the right here. Take your left palm over the right palm. Rest your head on your right arm here. I want you to walk the left fingertips a little further away, but really ground that right palm down so you're pressing your hips back towards your heels. And then start to maneuver your torso. So you're just kind of twisting to the right, twisting to the left, twisting to the right. And then for me, twisting to the right feels really good on this left side, the lat. So I'm going to twist to the right a little bit, and then I'm going to really sit those hips back, ground my palms. Big inhale and fill up those lungs. Feel the left side stretch. Exhale, sink it down a little more. Good. And then slowly walk the hands up to center. Over to the left. Same exact thing. Right palm over the left. Rest your head in your left arm. Walk the right fingertips a little further. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Send those hips back. Ground the fingertips. Start to maneuver that torso right to left. And then hold where it feels good. Biggest inhale. Biggest exhale. Sink it down. Good. Slowly walk those hands back to center. Take a moment here before we move on. Should feel that low back release, those hips release, as well as opening up the shoulders. Good. Slowly come up to hands and knees here. Find a tabletop. From this tabletop, I want you guys to shrug those shoulders back and down. Draw the belly up and in. From here, you're going to take that right hand to your right ear. So I want you to lock this right shoulder into place. We're going to get a couple of thoracic spine openers. So our thoracic spine is the midsection. We tend to be very, very tight here. We don't even realize it, but most of us are, especially if you sit at a desk. We have that rounded posture. So up in here is very tight. So what we're going to work is a thoracic opener. So we're going to work into that area. Tightness in the thoracic spine, lack of mobility ends up causing a lot of shoulder problems, a lot of neck problems. So this is a really, really awesome stretch and mobility move. It's one of my favorites. But if you don't do it right, you may not feel it where you want to and need to. So it's super important that you pay attention to what you're doing and go slow with it. So find all fours, right hand to that right ear. You're gonna lock that right shoulder into place. Now, forget about this arm. You're just going to slowly start to twist your torso to the right. Feel it all in here. So it's like my hands are twisting you right here. The problem with this is sometimes we just use this elbow and this shoulder joint to get the twist, and that is not doing anything for your thoracic. So forget about this arm. You're just holding the hand up here. So again, ribs pull in, start to slowly twist, 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 twist. This should feel kind of uncomfortable. It's not a nice stretch. And then slowly exhale, rotate that elbow to the wrist. Inhale, let's open. Exhale, let's twist it down. One more. Bring it up. Bring it down. Good, bring it back up. Now from here, let's extend that right arm up to the ceiling. Try to pull the shoulder away from that ear. Good. And then bring that hand down. Quick little child's pose, reset, back up. Same thing, other side. So find all fours, shoulder blades back and down. Draw the rib cage together. Left hand, left ear. Press through that right palm. Lock in this left shoulder. We're going to slowly start to open. Now you may find that one side is tighter than the other. For me, it's my left. So this is something to pay attention to. You obviously want to work both sides, but maybe give your weaker, tighter side a little more love. This is kind of a good indication to what is going on in your body with imbalances. One more. Open. Tap. Let's open. Extend. Shrug that left shoulder away. Reach the crown of your head forward. Focus on that breathing. Good. Bring that hand down. Slowly sit it back. Quick child's pose. Good. We're going to roll on through onto our bellies. We're going to lay all the way down here onto the floor. We're going to take our arms forward here. So this is a great low back strengthener. This is a great shoulder opener, chest opener, as well as scapula shoulder blade work. So what I want you to do is reach those fingers forward. You're going to bring your forehead off the ground. I don't want you to crank your neck here and hurt that cervical spine. So you're trying to think one nice long line here from the head down to the feet. So you're looking just slightly in front of you. You're going to lift those feet off the floor, quads off the floor, and then those arms. So core is engaged. You can have a nice slight squeeze of the glutes. You're reaching those shoulder blades back and down, and then slowly come back down. Big inhale in, lift, lift, lift. Shrug those shoulder blades down, and then back to the floor. One more time, lift it up. Bring it down. This time we're going to lift. We're going to drive those elbows back towards the ribs. I want you to think nice long length here. You're pulling those shoulders away from the ears. You're reaching the crown of your head forward. Arms come forward, release it down. Reach it up, drive it back, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Reach it forward, bring it down. Bring it up, exhale, elbows back, squeeze. Pinch those shoulder blades towards that spine, trying to squeeze the pencil. Bring the arms forward, bring it down. Good. Now from here, I want you guys to take your arms up, keep your thighs on the floor. I want you to pull those shoulder blades back and down. Core is so tight, and then release. Core is tight, lift the arms up. Quads stay down, shoulder blades pull back and down even more. Release, reset. One more. Lift those arms, core tight, shrug those shoulder blades down. Good, and bring it down. Palms underneath those shoulders. Let's roll it back, child's pose. Reset the spine. Good, and then come on through. We're going to get into our hips quickly, and then we will finish off this video. So what I want you guys to do is come into a plank. We're gonna roll it back, find a down dog, hips nice and high. You're gonna take this left leg up, bend the knee. Let's pull it through, find this nice low lunge here. So soften this right knee down. You can walk the foot back a little bit. I want you guys to hug this left knee into your left elbow. You're going to spread those fingers nice and wide. I want you to keep the right hand down. Bring this left arm up to the ceiling. Get that nice right hip flexor stretch. And then bring this left hand back down. Now you're going to walk this left foot out a little bit. You're going to slowly start to open up that left hip. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, so the pinky edge. Good. Walk this right hand in a little bit. You can start to twist your torso to the left. Open up that left hip. Good. Bring that left hand back down, left foot back down. Now from here, walk the left foot back in. You're going to bring this right knee in, so you're in this nice 90-degree angle here. Soften that back foot. Your ankle is underneath your knee here. So I want you to tuck your pelvis under you, so you're actually manually tucking it. I want you guys to squeeze this right glute as much as you can. You're going to press this right knee down towards the floor, and then think of pulling your knee forwards as well. So right glute is tight, knee is going down and forward, create some traction. We're gonna release this hip flexor as well as our psoas. The psoas is part of the hip flexor. It goes up into our belly pretty much. It is one of the tightest muscles in our front line here. So again, right glute is tight, knee down, knee forward. Keep this pelvis tucked. You should already start to feel your groin here kind of yell at you. So take a big inhale in, shrug those shoulders back. Big exhale, slightly forward. Super slow with control. Should feel it all on this right hip. Good. Keep this motion. Glute active, knee down, knee forward, pelvis tucked. Take this right arm down towards the floor like you're being pulled down. Left arm is being pulled up, opposite directions. Little baby lean here. Don't sacrifice your form to get into a deeper range of motion. It's easy just to kind of like flop over. I want you to keep thinking of pulling this torso up as you're shifting forward. Reach up, 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 little baby lean. Good, bring it back up. Keep this right leg how it is. Keep squeezing, keep tucking. Palms are gonna come forward, shrug those shoulders back. We're gonna slowly twist to the right. Only go as far as you can. For me, it's right here. If I go any further, it's not going to be a good pain. Focus on that breathing. Good, slowly come on out. Bring those hands down. Bring this left knee back. We're going to find a quick down dog again. Shake this right leg out, give it some love. And then left leg lifts, pull it through. One more time, bring that right knee down. I want you to tuck this pelvis. Take those arms up overhead. Just gonna lean it forward, shift those hips forward, pull the shoulder blades back, tuck the ribs in. Arms can come out and behind, interlace the fingers, open up that chest a little more. Good, slowly release those hands. Bring the hands down, curl the toes, extend that right leg, bring this left leg back into a down dog. Good. Give those heels a quick little pedal. Good. We have that whole thing on the other side. So see if I can remember all of that. Right leg, you're gonna pull it up, bend the knee, pull it through, find that low lunge, soften the left knee, hug this right knee into your right shoulder. Fingers are wide. Take a big inhale in, big exhale out. Left hand stays down, right arm reaches up. Get that twist. Work on opening up the torso, releasing the left hip flexor. Good, right hand comes down. Walk this right foot out a little bit. Open up to the outer edge of the pinky. Open up that hip. Walk this left hand in. Start to twist the torso again. Right hand can open up a little more. I didn't cue it on the other side, but if you're feeling good here and you want to start to bend that knee, you can. You can reach for that foot. Obviously, this gets more into the left quad, so if you try this, be careful. It is a very deep stretch. Wherever you are, take that right hand back down. Place the right foot down. Let's walk it in. Good. Let's bring that left leg up. Left knee in. We have that psoas stretch on the other side. So find that nice 90 degree. Tuck that pelvis. Same exact thing. Squeeze this left glute. Press this left knee down. Pull that left knee forward. We're going to slowly start to lean those hips forward. Super small motion. And then think of pulling this right hip back. So you don't want to twist into it. So hips stay square, hips stay tucked. Good. Left hand down. Right arm up. You're being pulled in opposite directions. Think of lengthening out that spine. Left arm reaches down, right arm reaches up and over. Feel that nice stretch all on the right side, and then obviously in the left hip flexor. You should feel that though on the right lat, down into the oblique, lower back. Slowly come on up. Reset if you need to. Keep this tuck, keep this activation. Palms together, shoulders back. Start to slowly twist yourself away. Good. And then bring those hands down. Let's bring that right knee back. Roll it back into a quick down dog. Good. From here, let's take this right leg back up and through. Low lunge. Soften that left knee. Tuck the pelvis. Arms come up. Lean into it, but keep the pelvis tucked. You don't want to lean into the lower back too much. Shoulder blades back and down. Hips stay square. Arms can come out. Interlace. Open the shoulders. Open the chest. Nice and long in the neck. Good. Slowly release those hands. Arms come up. Hands come down. Curl the left toes. Extend that left leg. Right leg comes back. Roll it back, down dog, pedal out those heels. Add a little hip twist. Good, and then find a comfortable seat here. Whatever that is for you. We're going to do one last quick stretch. I know this is a little over 20 minutes. Take your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Let's open up, drive those elbows down. Let's bring our chin to our chest. Feel that nice neck, shoulder stretch. Feel those lats. And then bring the arms up, look up. Inhale, exhale, everything down. One more, everything up, everything down. Good, take those arms out into a T. Thumbs down, reach the fingers behind you. You're going to interlace the fingers, open up the chest, pull the fist down towards the floor. Think of pulling the shoulder blades together. Tops of the shoulders are away from those ears, so try to not do this. You want to really open, open, open. Good. Slowly release the hands. Bring them back to your knees. Give yourself a couple of big reverse shoulder shrugs. Good. Little twist to the right, little to the left, little reach forward, back up, couple more shrugs. And that is all for today. As you can see, we could be here forever. Each body part you can really dissect and get into some awesome stretches, strengtheners, things that hurt but feel really good. So this was just a quick overview from head to toe of some of my favorite stretches, some stretches that I do with my clients a lot that I have seen help. So obviously this was kind of sped up. Each one you really should be holding for 30 seconds, sometimes even a minute if you're really going for that nice deep release. But obviously listen to your body. As always, you know what you're feeling. You don't want to feel any type of sharp pain, any type of joint pinch. So just be mindful of the knees and the shoulders, especially during certain twists and stuff. So if you guys have any other videos that you would like, let us know in the comments. I'm more than happy to do just a full video on upper, full video on lower, and really dissect them again as well. This was just a nice stretch because after stretching you really should work some joint mobility work, some joint strengtheners, so we really could get in depth with this. So obviously give us some feedback in the comments, let us know, and I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy this nice 20-25 minute long stretch. Thank you, goodbye.